Welcome to Glintree. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing your mind feels a little foggier than you expected. Not confused, just not as steady or quick as it used to be. Maybe you pause before remembering what you were about to do, or you lose focus during simple tasks. It's frustrating, right? What many people don't realize is that the first few hours after waking can play a meaningful role in how clear, focused, and steady your mind feels for the rest of the day. And small, simple morning habits may gently support that clarity. Let me walk you through a morning routine designed specifically for seniors to help you feel sharper, more alert, and ready to enjoy the day again. Meet my neighbor, Mary. She's in her 60s, and she's lived a full, colorful life. When she was younger, she traveled everywhere: Italy, Paris, Switzerland. She loved planning trips, exploring new cities, and filling her days with adventure. But these days, she prefers something different. She enjoys slow mornings, quiet time at home, and spending time with her grandkids whenever she can. The pace of life has softened, and she likes it that way. Over the past year, she started noticing small things like she'd forget where she parked her car, lose her train of thought mid-conversation, or walk into a room and have to pause to remember why. Nothing dramatic, just those tiny moments that made her feel like her mind wasn't as smooth as before. Then one morning at the grocery store, she completely mixed up her list. She bought duplicates of 3 items, but forgot the eggs, the one thing she actually needed. That was her wake-up call. She told me later, "I felt like my day kept starting without me. I wanted to feel in control again." That's when she learned something important. The first few hours of the morning can set the tone for how your brain feels. And small, realistic changes may help support memory, focus, and mood throughout the day. She didn't try anything extreme, didn't buy expensive tools, and didn't start any complicated programs. She simply tried 3 small habits. And within a few weeks, she felt clearer, calmer, and more herself again. Maybe you can try them too. 1 gentle step at a time. Habit 1. Water first before anything else. Mary used to reach for her coffee immediately. She'd say, "I thought coffee was my wake-up." I get it. The smell of coffee in the morning feels comforting. But she didn't realize she was waking up already a little dehydrated, which can affect concentration and energy. So she tried one tiny change: a small glass of water before anything else. Not a huge bottle, not a strict rule. Of course, if your doctor has you on a specific limit, definitely stick to that. But for Mary, it was just a small glass to gently wake up her body and mind. She kept a water bottle on her nightstand, added lemon sometimes, and took slow sips while breathing deeply. After a week, she noticed she could think more clearly before breakfast, and she didn't feel as slow or stiff in the mornings. It's a tiny habit, but it sets the brain and body on a smoother path for the day. Many people don't realize that we lose moisture naturally throughout the night, and by morning, even a small amount of dryness in the body can make the mind feel sluggish. For Mary, drinking water wasn't about health tracking. It simply made her morning feel smoother. She said it almost felt like her brain turned on more gently. If drinking water immediately feels difficult for you, even a few small sips are a good start. Over time, this little ritual creates a sense of calm and clarity before the day even begins. Habit 2. A 2-minute morning note. When I first mentioned journaling, Mary laughed. She said, "I don't write my feelings. That's not me." But she liked the idea of simply checking in with herself. So she tried something tiny. A 2-minute note. Just 3 quick lines. 1. How her mind felt that morning. 2. A few things she wanted to pay attention to. 3. One small win from yesterday. That's it. Some mornings, she wrote a bit more. Some mornings, she barely wrote anything. Sometimes it looked messy or unfinished, but the magic was in the awareness. She started noticing little patterns, like she felt clearer on days she listed her main tasks. Her mood stayed calmer after a quiet moment, and her focus improved whenever she had a simple plan for the day. It wasn't about tracking anything perfectly. It was about grounding her mind before the world got busy. A couple of lines can help you feel more organized before the day starts pulling at your attention. What Mary loved most was that it gave her a sense of direction. She didn't have to remember everything in her head anymore. The simple act of seeing her thoughts on paper made the day feel less overwhelming. Some mornings, she wrote only one word, and that still counted. If writing feels intimidating, start with bullet points or even symbols. The point is to give your mind a moment to settle and say, "Here's where I am today." Over time, those tiny notes become a comforting routine that guides the rest of your day. Habit 3. A short morning meditation or quiet moment. This quickly became Mary's favorite habit. She didn't sit for 20 minutes or follow any formal method. She simply sat quietly for 1 or 2 minutes. No phone, no TV, no pressure, just a moment to breathe and let her mind settle. She said it felt like letting her mind catch up with her body. This tiny pause made the rest of her day feel less crowded. Her thoughts felt more organized, her mood felt steadier, and her mornings felt peaceful. Sometimes she added a quick gratitude list, just 3 simple things. She said it lifted her mood almost immediately. If you want to try her version, it stays very simple. Sit comfortably, take a few slow breaths, and give yourself a brief moment before the day begins. There's no need for floor sitting, special poses, or any formal routine. And if you miss a day, that's completely fine. The benefit comes from returning to the habit whenever you can, not from doing it perfectly. After a few weeks, Mary told me something that made me smile. "I feel more like myself again." She didn't change everything overnight, and she didn't give up the routines she already loved. She simply added 3 small habits that made her mornings feel clearer. She said, 1. She found her words faster. 2. She felt calmer while planning her day. 3. She misplaced things less often. 4. She had more patience with her grandkids. 5. She enjoyed her mornings instead of rushing through them. Nothing extreme, just small steps that made a noticeable difference. And that's what I love about Mary's story. You don't need to try everything at once. You can start with just one habit tomorrow and build from there. Because the first part of the morning really does matter. Small changes in your morning routine may help support your memory, focus, and mood, just like they did for Mary. If you'd like help getting started, I've created a simple, free, personalized morning plan you can download below. There's also a full version called the Morning Clarity Kit, which includes 2 guided meditation videos if you'd like to go deeper with your routine. These small steps may help you feel a little brighter, a little clearer, and more in control of your day. And if you have your own way to make mornings feel sharper, feel free to share it in the comments below. Please hit like and subscribe to Glintree for more thoughtful, practical tips to support your mind, body, and everyday life. Glintree is here to guide you every step of the way. Your brain is on your side. Let's keep it sharp, healthy, and happy. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.